Okay. Hi guys. Okay, hi. First people coming up. Yeah, just cleaning up my ID to start doing things. Oh, and we have first-time viewers. Hi. Yeah, League of Legends. No, not going to happen. Sorry. Yeah, we'll be doing some developing today. Hey, doing fine, thanks. Yeah, new quests UI, as you can see. Some people noticed it on the GitHub. Yeah, we'll be continuing our weekly stuff for quests. Off stream, I did some things related to the rewards, and now we can do external NFTs as rewards for quests. So we have a new type, external reward, and we can tailor it with any NFT, pretty much. Yeah, because there are standards. So for ERC-71 or ERC-20. So ERC-20 is just a currency. So think skill, king, or any other currency. And ERC-71 is a general NFT. So yeah, we can have quests rewards that are external now. So that's nice. Oh, thanks. Oh, Harish, actually, you got a notification, but you're a first-time chat viewer. So yeah, that's nice. Okay. So yeah, basically off stream in the past couple of days, I did the external NFTs. Yeah, it was a little bit challenging, so it wasn't streamable that much. But yeah, there's an additional contract now. It's called Partner Vault, and it will hold all the NFTs or currencies that we will have for example, quests. So when we want to use it, we have this Partner Vault. We paste or like add an NFT there, and then we can tell simple quests to create a quest that rewards with an NFT from our vault. So that's the basic principle for external NFTs and currencies. Yeah, so today we'll do the weekly completions, because there is a new weekly progress bar that resets every week. There will be a goal of completing a set amount of quests per week, and you'll be able to claim a reward from this week. So we need to do some Solidity stuff on that, because I want to track which address did how many quests in each week, and if the reward was claimed or not. Yeah, we need to track all of this stuff to make it happen. And then we'll just add a button that will show up when the goal is met. And yeah, people can claim their rewards there. That's the basic idea. So yeah, it's broken now. Earlier it was counting the limit, but it wasn't like per week. So I had to rework it here in Solidity. Yeah, so we'll have to adjust the logic there. So as you can see, the reward quest has a new part that transfers reward that is either an ERC20, so currency, or NFT. Okay, so weekly completions. We need to check. Oh, I think I'm tracking it already. So like per week, and it's just not displaying correctly. Yeah, because I should use get weekly completions now. Weekly completions. Get weekly completions. Okay. Oh yeah, and we need to paste in the current week. Or no, it should use it. Okay, let's just try it out a bit. See what happens. And I want to log it. Do I have my frontend set up? Yep. Okay, it should be, or maybe it's not 0. Because I was playing with this particular deployment. So probably there will be some progress. Should be some progress for this week. Also, let me check the get weekly completions user now and modulo. So this is a modulo that will cut all the milliseconds that are not specified, or like are not specifying a week. In my mind, at least. So it should check for the particular week. Ah, too many logs. I need to clean it up later. Yeah, I think it's only because I did all the external NFT stuff, so needed to log everything to make sure it works. But yeah, basically I took like our weapons, because a weapon is an ERC721 token, and I made it like added it as external reward. Weekly completions 1. Okay. Let's see if it counts correctly. Weekly completions 0. Okay. That's funny. Or no, 1. Yeah, there's probably something wrong with the logic. I wasn't paying much attention to it. Let's see. How are we adding the completions? So complete quest, message sender, so user that used complete quest. This thingy should specify a week, and +1 plus equals. So this means basically the same thing as doing this. Yeah, so it's just taking the current and adding 1. That's a better syntax. Okay, let me tinker a bit with the console. We can check it by hand just to make sure that it's counting it correctly. I'm not sure how to specify the week here as a parameter. And this particular week. Let's see. For example, let's take this thingy and let's check the 1 week's solidity value because it's all in the milliseconds. Yeah, 1 week is just 7 days, blah blah blah. Oh, I thought I would get the value in seconds. Would be nicer. Oh, there's Shabu, Fini, and all that stuff. Didn't know about this. That's nice. We can have that. And let's try this. No. Oh, it's in milliseconds probably. No, it's in seconds. Okay. Maybe it should be a divider. That's probably it. Why do I start streaming with dates? I hate dates. I mentioned it in the stream. Yeah, it should be a division. Probably. There are no decimal places in Solidity. Let's change some values here. I'm just checking if, yeah, it should specify a week. So instead of percentage sign, we should have division. And conditions. Okay, I'll have to redeploy. So maybe let's do some other changes if we need. Oh, I wanted to mark, or maybe no, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's just compile, upgrade the contract. It's Solidity, so this part we're seeing is Solidity, and we have a Vue.js frontend, so it's written in TypeScript. But this thing you see here, it's Solidity. It's used for Web3 stuff. And when new UI, yeah, after after weekly completions, yeah, and when it's ready, what do I have to do else? I'll need to do submitting external tokens. So we could specify quests that require you to submit some external NFTs or currencies. So yeah, the submitting part. Weekly reward, counting it, claiming it. Yeah, and then we're ready for testnet probably. So I'm aiming for this week as for testnet, because it needs a little bit of testing. It's like a little bit like it's huge for economy, and it's important to do quests that are like sorry, I want to start the migration. Yeah, that affect in a good enough way so that it won't crash anything or prices or anything or the progress. We have to like specify how much reputation you can get from each quest, what rewards we can do and what we shouldn't do, all that stuff. So yeah, for mainnet a little bit longer. But as you can see, yeah, new UI is here. I have it like tidy in components wise. So yeah, just a little bit of tinkering. So that boy koi, if you're an early tester, yeah, you'll see it this week. If you're not, sign up so you can test the new UI. Tell me all the remarks. Yeah. Okay, I just wanted the first migration, so it doesn't matter with the others. Okay, so let's complete a quest. See if it counts it correctly. So yeah, it's showing 0 because we changed the logic there. So the getter is taking a different value than before. Oh, thanks for the follow, Nodachi. Okay, weekly completions completed. Oh, it counted it already? Huh. Okay, let's see. Let's check it. That is weird. I thought it showed up before I completed the quest, but it's not possible. Because on submission there's no interaction with the weekly completions list. Yeah, exactly. Oh, thanks for another follow, Dark Void. Also, I set up the followers goal there, as you can see. I hope you can see in the upper right corner. Just a nice number to have 100 followers. Oh, hello. Yeah, I won't read the nickname because I can spell it incorrectly, and yeah, that's hi. Okay, so it counted it, I think, correctly. Let's do some more quests. And just before we reach the limit, I'll probably do the interface for a weekly reward. Yeah, set it to something and see if we can later collect it. I didn't have weapons, so I had to mint. So on ambitions, it shouldn't go up. Yeah, maybe I saw something that wasn't there. after this transaction, it should go up, and we should see a log that says 2 weekly completions. Confirmed, loading. A reward, and it goes up. Yeah, pretty basic, right? Doing a counter. That's some advanced stuff. Okay, so now I would like to specify a structure. So a struct in Solidity is like, think of a class in any other or object-oriented language. So here we have a quest struct. A quest has its ID, so a unique identifier in the quests mapping. Tier, which means in which tier you can get the quest. So there's common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. Oh, also new names for reputation levels. And there are percentages for getting a quest from a different tier. So that's that. There's also item type, which is a requirement type. And item type is, earlier I had 2 enums. So one was reward types and the other one was requirement types. And now it's a single enum, and I'm handling like the differentiate, making like a difference between them on the front end side. So it's item type. There's also an external requirement external address and reward external address. So if it's an external NFT, this field needs to be set up for it to work correctly. So for example, if you want a sneak peek to admin panel, because I had to do some functions here for the partner vault, I did some storing functions and checking the balance of each thingy. Let me show it how it's done. Let me show you how it's done. So for example, we have weapons. I can check the address. Like, think that weapons are external NFTs outside from our application. And we can check the weapons address. Oh, I have it already. So it should be this one. I'll say that I want to store like some IDs. Yep. So as you can see, I can specify IDs here. And if it's correct, it should take the weapons from my wallet. So IDs 33, 34, 55, and 36. Let's see if it stores it correctly. So, okay, transaction went through. And as you can see, okay, yeah, you can still see them. It's because it's not refreshed. And it's because it's not for weapons, because it's for external NFTs. Yeah, as you can see, no weapons here. So are they gone? Did I get ragged? Not at all. Let's head into the admin panel and check the balance of partner vault. As you can see, there are 6 NFTs of this type, so it's weapons. And here are the IDs that are available. And if I'm correct, there's maybe some skill on the partner vault from my earlier development. Yeah. So as you can see, we have skill, and that much skill is in the contract. So basically, we can create a quest now that will have the external reward. So let's say we want one star sword for external. Let's specify an address here. So I want the weapons, and for example, 3 weapons. And let's say it's 1 supply. Oh, also the new part. Quests can have now supply, and if they have a supply, they have a timestamp deadline. And it's for the external NFTs, because if someone would like take the quest and never do it, or do it like after a year or so, and then our partner vault won't have these NFTs, there will be a problem. So we set a deadline and a supply for each quest that requires external NFTs. Yeah, and that makes it way easier for us. Yeah, to track it. Let's say in 2 minutes, or let's make it longer. Okay, so there's no image here, and I need to tidy up some components, but it's just an admin panel, so it doesn't matter. As you can see, in 5 minutes, a deadline will be gone. Okay, so let's skip the current quest, or let's request a new one, doesn't matter. So let's request, see if we get the new quest, because there are 2 quests. One is unlimited with the weapons, and we got the one. Okay, let me skip. Okay, still not the one I wanted. Also, let me bring the stamina cost to 0, so I won't have to worry about it. Oh, my luck. This again. Let me see if it's added to the correct tier. Yeah, it's still here. 4 minutes left. Come on. And it's happening because the rolling includes the quest, like all the quests in the tier, but it won't happen that much when there are more quests. So when there's 2, it's always 50%, right? So as you can see, we have a reward that is an external NFT. So the image is different. It's some meme I added. There's a deadline, so 3 minutes, and I'll show you the quest items. So the quest items is specifying for each address. So the external NFT address, we don't want to store it on our contracts. So it's just on the front end. We have the name, some details. I didn't really think about what we should have here, and I have to do it later. But yeah, like a partner can specify an image, some description, name, or maybe a website. So you, as an user that gets a new quest that has an external NFT as a reward, you'll be able to see what it actually is, and what you can get from the quest completion. So yeah, there's 2 minutes left on the deadline. We'll see what happens when it goes down to 0. I'm reading the message now. Yeah, totally. I'm so stoked about the quests. And now we can do the limited supply quests. So yeah, we could do some events, some like nicer quests that are limited to some usages. Yeah, it's really nice. And the external stuff, when there's a partner and we have a lot of partners, they can like just give us the NFTs that they want to give away on the quests, and we can do the quests from them. So, and you can get NFTs and reputation. That's great. Yeah, let's get it down to 0. I'll show you what happens then, because yeah, as the supply is limited, you won't be able to complete the quest after the deadline. Unfortunately, you will have to skip. Hi Pika, hello. Yeah, we're doing some quests stuff, as you can see. I'm showing the deadlines, the external NFTs, because I implemented the external NFTs as rewards. And yeah, later we'll have to do external NFTs as inputs. Yeah, the reputation system is used for the new reputation tiers. So when you're doing quests, you get reputation, a small amount of reputation. And when you level up the reputation, you'll have a better percentages for better quests. So there are quest tiers. So there's common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. And we can specify the percentages that the particular tier can drop from your quest completion or skipping a quest, so that you can get it. Yeah, so these numbers aren't final, don't mind them, but basically better reputation level, better quests you'll have, or better percentages for quests you'll have. So there's a chance, like 1% chance for a legendary quest that will have great reward. Yeah, so that's the whole system, and it's tailored with the NFTs. So it stays on the character. So if you buy a character, it can have a nice reputation level. Oh yeah, as you can see, the deadline is over, cannot be completed. So the only option is to skip. Yeah, so yeah, it stays on the character. So we'll probably show it later on the market and all that stuff. So if you have a nice grinded character that has a nice reputation level, you can sell it for more, probably, because people want to have access to better quests. Because, for example, yeah, just numbers, don't mind them. But if you're a peasant, the names of the tiers, you won't have like access to the legendary tier or epic tier, right? The only way to get them is to have better reputation level on the characters. Okay, so I would like to add the new struct for weekly reward. For now, let's say it's weekly reward. I want it to have an ID. It would have reputation. Probably I want to have it. I want to add a reputation to it. Don't know if it will be like if we will use it, but there's always an option, and it can stay as 0 if not. So yeah, reputation amount, nice. Okay, let's see the requirements. Okay, so let's say we need these two fields, I think. And also rarity and type. Yeah, pretty much all of them. So I can specify that reward is external, rarity doesn't matter in external, reward amount, so like how many external NFTs, an address that would be otherwise the 0 address, so there's a null address or something like that. It looks like that, right? Pretty much. Oh yeah, there's errors in Microsoft that called this. Nice. So it's basically a wallet that, like, you can't delete an NFT. Burning essentially means sending it to the burn address. So this address will specify what NFT it is, if it's external, and reputation amount. We can have it, yeah. But it would be nice to specify a struct for this, but yeah, maybe later, because there are multiple problems with that, unfortunately. Okay, so weekly reward. What I want to do, like, weekly reward should be. Yeah, there are also many questions regarding that. Maybe Maybe weekly rewards should be like only one, and it will, like, when you claim it, maybe it will clear on the next week. Or should we specify a week for which the reward? So we as admins, we could, for example, specify that this particular week a reward is this and that, and for the next week it will be this and that. What it means, it's basically when the week completes and the reset happens, a new reward will automatically be pulled, because there can be a case when someone waits for the timer to go to 0 and speedrun all the quests, complete it, and tries to claim, and there's no reward because we didn't set it. So I'll probably add a system for it to specify in which week the reward will be added, and on the admin panel we can like specify, we'll specify it there. Not sure on the details, but sit tight. Okay, so basically I want to firstly add some kind of constructor for the weekly reward. In admin methods, we should have add quest template, So we'll add a new function that will be add weekly reward. For now, it will take item type. Pretty much. So it's, if you don't know what was that, it's GitHub Copilot. So it suggested some code, and I can accept it if I want, and then modify it or something. It's useful for like code that needs to be written, but you don't need to think about it that much. When quests, Sniper Prof, a little bit more. I aim for this week to deploy a new version that includes weekly rewards and external NFTs as rewards from quests. I'm not sure when mainnet. There's a lot of economy to do. Okay, so add weekly rewards. It should have reward type, reward rarity, reward amount, reward external address, and also reputation amount. So you can see it forgot about reputation. And the ID. Do we need the ID? For now let's specify the ID. Where do I have it stored? Next quest ID. That's the field. Oh, as you can see, it suggested. Reads my mind. And we also want it to be 1. It's just for now. So, and how do I use it? Because there's an incrementation there. Like that. Thanks for the follow, my bits. Oh, we're at 86. Did I read it right? Why is it so small on my screen? Oh 86. Okay, I hope you don't mind the counter. I wanted to tinker up with some stuff here. So this will have next quest ID, and also it's mapping. It should be a mapping. So weekly rewards, a mapping. That will specify like it should have probably a week for weekly rewards. Yeah, so the first argument, so the key would be a number of the week. What programming language does CB use? So basically, Cryptoblades uses, for the front-end part, it's Vue.js with TypeScript, and for the blockchain stuff, you guessed it, Solidity. Yeah, so yeah, smart contracts are written in Solidity. Should you focus on PHP? No, definitely not PHP. I know that Python is a nice start for beginner programmers. I heard that. I wasn't using Python back then. I used to start with Java. I know that frontend is a nice place to start because yeah, it's beginner friendly. So JavaScript, TypeScript, and any framework, any of the big three, so Angular, Vue, or React. Yeah, that's a nice place to start. Well, if I would start again now, I would probably try to master one framework and do something useful with it, and later you can focus on backend stuff. Certainly don't go into the Solidity first. It's not user friendly and it's not intuitive. Not that much community. So. Okay, so weekly rewards. Yeah, we'll specify a week. So there should be. So basically weekly rewards, and we should specify a week here. And it should have a new reward. Or weekly reward, right? Yeah. And new parameter, it will be a number. I'm wondering how to later design the adding of the weekly reward. We'll probably just specify any date in the week. So be it now or like in the future. So like Friday, any time, and it's just will cut the to the week part and add it as a weekly reward for that week. That's probably a good idea. So let's say it's timestamp, not a week. And then we'll divide by 1 week. Okay. And weekly reward. Okay. We'll add a getter. Get weekly reward from timestamp. Pretty much what I wanted, but not all of it. I'm not sure if I can do a function like that. Maybe I will just give it the ID, and then we can call. Okay, I think there should be two mappings, like in quests. So when it comes to quests, we have two maps. So the first mapping is like a quest mapping. So it specifies the ID of a quest to the quest. And the other one that we're using is quest templates, which specifies which tier. And then we have an array of IDs of quests. So we are not storing the same thing twice, we're just storing an ID of a quest in the quest templates. So we should do it probably the same here. I want to rename it. So we'll add new mapping that will say we specify week to a weekly reward ID. So it should be called add reward probably. Why not? No, we don't need a getter here. Let me mark it. And we'll have a function that's called set weekly reward, and it will take in an ID of a reward and a timestamp probably. Oh, also data here. Reward ID, next reward ID. Okay, yeah, that's not. Oh, it's called something different. Yeah, we should rename it to next reward ID. Okay. Now in our function, we'll get reward ID, paste it in here. Okay, so set weekly reward should. Missing timestamp. Okay, not this. What was the other mapping called? Weekly rewards. So weekly rewards, it's timestamp divided by weeks, and it should have an ID. So this basically means that so when we're adding a new reward, it will be added to the rewards pool, let's say, and on set weekly reward, we'll just specify that in the particular week we want a reward with ID number this. Yes. Yeah, and I can delete it right now, I think. Okay. Let's do a function for claiming. Claim weekly rewards. I think we won't allow claiming from the past weeks. Yeah, when you complete your last weekly quest, like a normal quest that will count to the limit, you'll be able to claim it before the reset. So the reset is like final. Yeah, so claim weekly rewards shouldn't take any parameters, probably. It should just add a reward for message sender. Also, what is this code that GitHub suggests? Wow. All the requirements. Funny. Okay, so I would like require and weekly completions have to match or be higher than the limit, or not limit but goal. It's called limit from the old design. Oh, and we're not using it yet, okay. And there's a mapping for weekly completions that takes the address. And a week, and then it will have a number. So, okay, that's weekly completions, message number, message sender, and a week. Yeah, and we'll have a number for current completions. Good morning. That's Solidity. We're using Solidity to write smart contracts. Yeah, so current completions for the user that calls claim weekly reward. And we'll require that current completions is more or equal vars var weekly. Ugh, I don't remember the name. Why is it not suggesting it? Come on. Oh, and I have it right there. That's fine. Yep, not enough weekly completions if the requirement is not met. And I have to track whether the user completed or claimed the reward for a certain week or did not. Do I need another mapping? Yeah, this to do I pasted here from earlier. It should be pretty similar. Yeah, it should be as it suggests. But yeah, there should be a boolean at the end. So we'll have a mapping that will take the address of the user and a week, and yeah, says if it's claimed or not. And it's called weekly reward claimed. It can, yeah, check it first. Require weekly reward claimed, message sender, and this week. Oh, come on. Not equal. True. Or maybe, yeah, just equal false. What am I thinking? Come on. So we'll require that the user that claims the weekly reward has not claimed the reward for a certain week. Yeah. Also, can we reuse? No, we probably can't. The reward quest. Yeah. Because it's taking the quest. Okay, yeah. A nice principle is to do something that works first and optimize it later, when it works. We probably need most of this method, so let me paste it here just for a reference. Oh yeah, safe randoms. Safe randoms, that's pretty complicated. A friend of mine did it. It's basically, yeah, fights all the exploits and all that stuff when it comes to randomness. So we'll need to use that system also for reward, for claiming the weekly reward. Yeah, okay. Let's just add reward weekly, and it will, yeah, give it the weekly rewards probably. Will it suggest it? Silent. Okay. Reward. Whatever. Yeah, returns nothing for now. So I want rewards weekly. Yeah, to just reward the user. Oh, we can just paste the ID here. Oh yeah, so weekly rewards. Yeah, it's giving us the ID. Yeah, it will be really similar to this one. Just for now. I'll see what I need when I paste it here. Okay, we need a new seed. Also, we don't have character ID, so we need an identifier to add. And we shouldn't use the reward ID because it's not unique per wallet. Okay, let's not worry about randoms for now. Yeah. Okay, so this disgusting else if tree is basically rewarding an user with reward specified. So yeah, when it's internal types, we have all the branches. So weapon, there's a logic here, junk here, trinket, shields, and so on. And for external, we're using the external address of the reward. Also, are the fields the same for reward? Yeah, I just copied it, right? Yeah, we'll need to think about the seed. Because I think, yeah, that it's basically is rewarding this part of quote is rewarding user with. See, that's why I wanted to maybe optimize it earlier. Yeah, just worry about it later. Because we could basically do a one function that has all the else ifs here and just rewards. So it shouldn't be copy paste. As you could see, we're only changing the reward from quest to reward. So that should be non-existent here. No, it shouldn't be done like that. Oh, do you hear the music? Or is it silent? Oh, yeah, it's here. Okay. I'm wondering what I should pass here. Yeah, we need to take care of randoms here. Yeah, it's character specific area. What ID should I paste in here? Or maybe I can use the reward ID. Yeah, let's use it for now. The seed has to change. Or yeah, we'll need to add another seed. What was the last parameter here? Request next. Yeah, it's logic specific to safe randoms. Okay, let's just do false for now, and later we can change it. And we'll need to add a method to plant the seed, because yeah, just to not get too technical, it should be 2 transactions when we want something random in the new system. Like there should be another function call that should be in a different block. Request seed probably. Generate random reward quest seed. Yeah, and then we'll need to add a generation for our weekly reward. Oh damn it. The reward ID. Okay, let's just pass it for now. I'm not sure. Let's request another. There was a function for checking if the seed was added earlier. Oh, there's also single seed requests. Okay, let's add a helper function. Yeah, I'm wondering if we can test it, because we may be able to do so with the console. We don't have frontend for it yet, but we can also always use the console. I need to look something up, and also I need to probably redeploy entire quests contract, because I added incompatible changes. Oh, also, weekly reward claimed for message sender should be set to true after rewarding. And also I add an event. Quest skip, blah blah blah. Event weekly reward claims. Yeah, not this. Reward ID, and it should be address. Probably. Yeah, whatever for now. And let's emit an event with the reward claims. Now message sender and reward ID. Oh, I was wondering if I can use some shortcuts to create a local variable. I guess not. Copilot can do it for me. So that's good enough. Yeah, let's see if it even compiles. And also I need to check the contract size. Because, yeah, if you didn't know, there's a limit for contract size. So it's kind of a challenge. Oh yeah, experience, come on. Yeah, there's a hard limit for contract size. It can be only 24 kilobytes. And yeah, I will check in a second after compilation. Yeah, there are some errors. Yeah, we're using character in our character ID. Yeah, copy paste, hell, my bad. We can use message sender instead of the owner. Yeah. Why did we use message owner here, by the way? Lol. Yeah, we can just use message sender. Are we even using character ID? Yeah, we use. Okay, yeah, experience. Okay, found the typo. Also the rewards, the return type is incorrect. Yeah, it should be the same. We don't need to use the return, but we can have it. We'll probably use it to display the internal NFTs. So yeah, when you claim the reward and it's a couple of swords, weapons, it can show you the swords you got. I forgot about scope specification here. You know what, Uint 256. I'm not entirely sure because, yeah, this is my actually this is my first contract, first big one. But yeah, when you like specify in Solidity the size, it can help reduce some gas. So, for example, there are places where we use Uint 8 and all that stuff. Uint 256 is pretty much default. From what I remember, when you're using it in mappings or IDs, that's a good usage, and yeah, you can definitely use it. But in some places it can be, yeah, the smaller size can be used. Oh, and as you can see, we have a size of 21 over 21.5 kilos, so not that much space. Yeah, there's 24 kilobytes limit. Okay, I would like to deploy it probably. Yeah, let's just deploy. I have to set up stuff. And we'll have some fun in the console. Later, I'll try to think of a way to implement it in the front end, so it can be used later by the admins and, yeah, by me during the development phase. It will be way easier. Yeah, also I'll add a button here. Probably it will show only when the weekly progress is met. Oh yeah, it's huge. It's huge. Like, let's check. Or max value. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. I wanted to see the number. Yeah, the one here. Yeah, 78 digits. Decimal. Yeah, but when you can use it and at no cost, it doesn't matter. Yeah, yeah. And I'm coming from like languages like Java or JavaScript, so specifying the size of an integer like wasn't a problem there, or maybe not at all the problem, but not a problem I had to think about. Here it's all about gas savings, contract size savings, all that stuff. It's money. Also, as I mentioned earlier, Solidity is not always like intuitive for programmers, because sometimes heavy, like computation heavy stuff might be better optimized gas-wise than something like modifying a list. So if you would have a list somewhere, it's better to and you want to modify some things there, it's better to copy the entire list, modify it, and save it again, than just modifying one by one, because it's all the gas savings there. When you have a function, you know that the user has to click it, has to pay for it, the gas fee. So when you can like do something a dirty way, but it's better, it's gas efficient, yeah, it's good to do it. And just a note, I'm still learning. I've learned a lot during this task, but yeah, in my team I have people that do know stuff about Solidity and all the gas savings. So yeah, during the review I'm all ears. Yeah, to optimize stuff. Okay, let's try to do something in the console. I have some functions prepared. Yeah, so basically we are taking the quests instance. So this is a deployed quests. This contract deployed to my local chain. So as you can see, there's an address. To allow quests, I have a variable. It's set to 0 by default. So now I allowed it, and let's add new weekly reward. Oh, we don't need timestamp here. Oh, okay. I'll delete it for later. So item type. Yeah, also just oh, I forgot the word. Interesting thingy. If I were to add quests manually and not by the admin panel I've made, adding a quest that is in common tier that has a sword as a reward, a 1-star sword as a reward, and it's one-star sword. So this is basically the requirement part. Oh, I forgot pretty much. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I earlier I remembered all the parameters, but there's a shitload of parameters, and it's not like you can't know what it means actually. Yeah, but wait, my bad. Yeah, that's why I made the admin panel to like have all the drop downs and stuff. Because here we are specifying the reward address, and we have to specify it, so it has to be zeros, otherwise. Yeah, so that sucks. So now I'll try to do add a quest reward from console. So yeah, won't be nice. Okay, so I have to remember that we had a timestamp there. Reward type should be weapon, so 1. Reward rarity, yeah, it can be 4, let's say. Reward amount, 2 swords. External address can be a 0 address. And reputation amount. Okay, it added it to the rewards. And we can always check it because it's a public mapping. So we can do without getter even rewards, and we can paste in the ID, and the ID is 1. It's because I started from 1. Yeah, big numbers, but basically, yeah, you can see that we have an address here, reputation amount, all that stuff. And we want to set the weekly reward. Yeah, and I can use a timestamp from this week. So let's just take any timestamp maybe in the future to not break stuff. And let's specify that quests set reward weekly. Oh, set weekly reward. My bad. It's even on my screen. Invalid number of parameters. Oh, yeah, ID. Okay, so it set the reward for this week. Let's check. Yeah, it should be this week, so let's see if it's in the new mapping. Quests, weekly rewards. Okay, it's here. Right? Yeah, ID 1. That's correct. If we were to, like, let's check a different week, it's 0. And that's and that is why I added counting from 1, because by default all the mappings and all that stuff in Solidity have a value 0. So we can't have a quest with ID 0. If the ID is 0, it's non-existent, basically. So yeah, that's why you sometimes count from 1. There's no nulls or undefined in solidity, there's zeros pretty much. Like, oh yeah, default values solidity. I need to know it either way. Yeah, and if I recall correctly, the default value for address is the 0 address. Yeah, so for boolean false, empty string, 0, 0, 0, address. Yeah, and address 0 is just a constant we can use. Yeah, empty mapping, but empty mapping is pretty much defined by yeah, when you add something to the mapping, it will have 0 under, if it's uint, of course. Yeah, so no nulls. So that's why, for example, we can check the week in the future and it will have a value of 0. If there were a reward 0, that would be it. Okay, so we've set the weekly reward. We can check. We can. Okay, well, let's generate the weekly seed. And yeah, don't pay too much attention to the seed stuff because yeah, I'll have to rework it later. Oh, come on. And for reward ID 1. Okay, we've generated it. Also, let's check if our function that checks if there's a seed works. Yep, true. So for example, 2, false. Okay. One step at a time. Okay, so that would be a first function that user calls without knowing it because it's in the front end. So this would be a first transaction. And the second one would be claim weekly reward. And now I don't have enough weekly completions, so it should break in at this line. That's funny. It didn't revert. Come on. Why is the question? Maybe incorrect var or something? Oh yeah, what? Wait, what? What's it by default? Maybe it's 0 and that's why it failed. Yeah, it's 0. God damn it, and I claimed it. And it recorded. Damn it. Yeah, it's 0 by default. Wasn't it in migration file? Oh yeah, it wasn't here back then. At least we can check the other check. So the requirement of not claimed, not of a reward not claimed for a given week. It failed. Reward already claimed. So that's correct. I'm wondering. Okay, so fuck. I wasn't expecting that it will go through. Let's see if we got new weapons. I don't think I... oh. What was the reward rarity. It was 4, right? So if it was 4, it's legendary. 0, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's legendary. So that worked. I got my swords. Yeah, 2 legendary swords. So legendary is a 5-star. Okay, at least that works, and the weekly claim counted. Yeah, and the other check should also work. It's just that the weekly completion was set to 0. Let me add it to 5. Oops. Oh yeah, I redeployed. That's why it's not showing anything here, and we don't have quests complete. Okay, either way, I wasted my week, so we'll have to come back here in 2 hours and 2 days in 10 hours. So yeah, see ya. Just kidding, of course. Damn it. I'll probably redeploy because I didn't have much added here. So yeah, just a blank slate. And yeah, and then we'll add some quests. We'll check if the limit is set. We'll check if it's counting it correctly, if it's disallowing us from claiming the reward before we reach the goal, and that we can claim it after. That's basically it. And we can do front-end part for it. If the proof of concept works, why not? Let's recompile, redeploy, and I'll need some swords just to have them for quest completions. And why not? Who doesn't like minting swords? Let's see if we can get a 5-star here. We can do a cool giveaway in the local environment. Oh god, no! Yeah, it refreshed because I compiled it here, so something changed. So there won't be a nice animation, but we can check the swords either way. And we got a 4-star. Yeah, 2 4-stars. No 5-star this time. Yeah. Okay, so let's deploy. Let's now remember to set the weekly completion limit. And we can have fun on the front-end side. And first thing I'll add will be probably the admin panel part, because yeah, I don't want to call this function every time. But for now, let me copy it to my notepad. Delete the unnecessary argument, because we deleted the argument we didn't need. So let's read the logic, check it again. Yeah, but I'm happy it worked for the first time. Like first try. Not counting the completion limit. Yeah, there's a lot to optimize here. it differs a bit, and I'm worried about that, because yeah, Reward Weekly doesn't have the experience, because when you add experience, you add it to the character. Oh, hi Sally. Why are you here just now and not earlier? Come on. I did so much work and now I'm deploying stuff and checking if it works. Where were you when I needed you? How are you doing, Sally? Yeah, don't. Oh, come on. That's a low. How else can I do it? The rewards. You can do separate functions and call it in else if. Huh, funny. Don't you have a review to do? If we're dissing each other, come on. Yeah, okay, do I need anything here? Set reward weekly. Let me copy it to my notepad. Seed generation. And yep, that's fine. Okay, deployed. Let me turn on the quests. Let's add a quest I can complete. Also, I need to set the limit this time. Okay, also, let me turn something off. There's an intermission. What is it? Oh, hi. Okay, yeah, I need to do something. Autofill. Disable. And that's all. Thanks, guys, for the intermission. Let's go back to live coding. I need my square to have like a nicer border. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Don't judge me. Okay, let's go. Chunk. Let's have chunk as reward and some reputation. Maybe not that much. I want to stay in the common peasant level. Yeah, road to 100. I added the counter. Maybe it motivates people to, yeah, follow. That's nice. Maybe Sally will follow eventually. Okay, let's check. I want to log stuff here. Oh, you weren't followed. What? Oh, come on. Oh no, Pika, can I make you an admin and you can ban Sally from here? Oh, that's dirty. Oh my man. Let me check something. Yeah, What's your nickname? What was your nickname on Twitch? Tell me your nickname. Write down your Twitch handle or something. I don't know what it's called. Check it. Just check it. And write it down, please. Thank you. Oh, yeah, there's it. I wanted to check. I wanted to check one thing. Okay, damn it. I thought I'm following you. But I guess I'm not. Maybe it was someone else streaming. Where is streaming? Come on, Sally, where is streaming, or am I mistaken and it was someone else? Because I remember when someone started the stream. Oh, he did. Ah, come on. Is there a mute? Is there a mute somewhere? Oh, you want to play dirty? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't remember, but I think it's a friend request. And it's still a request pending. So don't blame me. Yeah. Go back to reviewing stuff. Senior review developer, or not developer, reviewer. Yeah. Go hide in your CBK cave. Only nice vibes on the Chriserus stream. Okay, let's do some actual work. I'm gonna try to claim weekly reward without meeting the limit. Exactly, Vika. Thank you. Yeah, not enough weekly completions. That's a nice reason for not being able to claim. Let's complete some quests. Maybe I'll set the limit lower value, like 2 or something. It will make it easier for me. Okay, let's complete some quests. A sanity check after the first one, if it's still not allowing me to claim. And also, there's no weekly reward. I forgot about it. Okay, I need to set it. So adding a reward, setting it for the current week. Yep. Okay, first completion. Transaction failed. What happened? Oh yeah, it sometimes happens in the development environment. And that was that's what I was remembering, that I somehow interacted with you on the Twitch. Yeah, and it was a friend request, not a follow. If you're still here, you'll have to earn my follow now. It's not that you'll stream and I'll just come in and follow you. Weekly completions 1. As you can see, the bar went up. Let's go. Weekly completions. Claiming. Not enough. Okay, one more. I didn't know it was a thing that you can befriend someone on Twitch. So yeah. Okay, complete. Let's get this junk. Let's go. Okay, weekly progress. Go up, come on. Oh yeah, there's a model first. After the transaction. So slow. Yay, we've met. It should show the button and stuff, but no fireworks this time, just claiming. Okay, let's see, 65. And we should get some sorts from the quest, from the weekly reward. Claim weekly reward claimed. Nice. Let's see. Did we get it? Also, did my headphones die? Huh, guess probably. Yeah, 69! Let's go! 2 swords from the weekly. That's nice. Okay, so we got our weekly reward. We earned it this time. Earlier, I forgot to set the limit. yeah, that's funny number. Okay, so we earned the weekly reward, we claimed it, but we shouldn't be able to claim it. Reward already claimed. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Is there something else I need to do? My headphones died. I don't hear the music. How can I focus now? Yeah, to be fair, I sometimes code in silence. I don't know if that's weird. But when I'm not talking to anyone, then the music is not playing. Yeah? Okay, it's back. Nice. Okay, we don't need that. It was just for reference. Yeah, I need to note something. Yeah, it's the seed logic thing. Okay, let's do some buttons, I think. Also, I probably need to use another account to not redeploy everything. That will be a pain in the ass. Yes, us. Yeah, maybe let's add the admin panel part. So adding the quest reward and setting it for a week. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Let's do the store part. Ah, finally. Nice. About damn time after the deployment on the mainnet. That's nice. Add weekly rewards. I think I'll do. Do I want to do separate calls for adding and setting? Or do I want it to have this one? Not sure. I'll do separate for now. What's this? What's all this? What's all this then? Multiple returns, that's funny. Okay, thank you. I just want this thingy. Reward type, reward rarity, reward amount, reward external address, and reputation amount as well. It can be 0 if not needed. Oh, come on. Yeah, pretty much this, but the reward part. Reward type, rarity, amount, address, and amount. Reputation amount. I want to check if there's no address. No, I want it the other way. So if it's empty, it should add the empty account. Also reputation. Yeah, that's okay. And another separate set weekly reward. It will take in reward ID and timestamp. Yeah, pretty similar to this. Thank you. Thanks, Copilot. I don't have to do work. Oh. Let's break the line here. Okay, this and this. Also the seed checking. Oh yeah, it should be in claiming the reward. Yeah, pretty similar to this. Copy paste programmer, let's go. reward. No second parameter. And what was it called? Has random weekly reward seed requested. The reward ID. Okay, I need to take in the reward ID first. Claim weekly reward, no parameters. Oh, there's quest rewarded and oh, I think I left out some stuff from my copy paste planter or not? No, how is it emitted? Meet quest rewarded, and here are the IDs. So quest rewards is the output. Okay. Yeah, weekly reward claimed, and we need to add a new parameter, same as before. Also, I want to rename something. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's returning the quest rewards. I can do that. Also, why am I using the event and not return type? Yeah, the result has the quest rewards. I'm stupid. I was using the event and I can just use the return type. I want to rename it to rewards. Yeah, and reward weekly here. I want the return type reward or dot rewards. But yeah, the array of rewards. Yeah, that's correct. And returns. What's the matter? Variable not assigned. It's here. What's the matter? Okay, I don't know why it's highlighting it. let me back up. Let's see if it compiles. Is it like it should be unique, a unique name for both functions? Or what's the matter? Oh, it's already 3 p.m. Okay. It compiled correctly. That's weird. Maybe it's because of the name. It has to be unique. No. Let's revert it to West Rewards. Wanted to have it the same. Whatever. Okay, and I think I can have quest rewards from the result here. So let me correct that. I need to complete a quest and see if it's logging the quest rewards. Let's see what it is. Too many dogs. Too many dogs. Oh, there was probably... Yeah, I have to take it from events. Okay, I forgot. Can't use the return value of transaction sent, not called. Okay, let's go back to claim weekly rewards. Not quest rewarded, but it's called, oh come on. Weekly reward claimed. That's what it's called. Okay, we don't need all this stuff, but we can fetch IDs. That's not a problem. The reward ID will be the one that's this week's. Not this contract, okay, weekly rewards. Yeah, it's this one, right? Yeah, weekly rewards for a given week. But how can I have a given week on the front end side? God damn it. Weekly rewards, and we need current week here. Yeah, do I need to convert it, or there's okay, we just have to divide. There's no constants or anything like that. And seconds should be date now or something like that. Yeah, probably date now divided by 1000. So that should give us a current week. And there's a floor to cut all the decimals. Yeah, so we're taking current week, passing it to weekly rewards, and it will give us the reward ID. We can do a simple check if reward ID is 0. Why not? Because if reward ID is 0, then it's not set. Then we take the reward ID, generate a seed if necessary, and we claim the weekly reward. Yeah, and the logic of showing the button or not to the user should be on the front end side, so we don't need to check it. Like the front end side is by what is what I mean, the TypeScript component. Yeah, the view component, not store. Store is like for me it's a bridge between the contracts and front end. Okay, so set weekly reward, add weekly reward. Okay, I need to add weekly reward to the admin panel. What was it called? Don't remember. Let's view. Quest item type. Then there's priority amount external address. Oh, I wanted to comment it out. I think it can all be optional. Not this one. No, we don't need that. Okay, yeah, keyword, we can specify types in data. We don't need all this stuff. Yeah. So we'll need two sections for adding weekly reward and for setting it. And to set it, we need to first show all the possible rewards, I think. Yeah, because we definitely need to be able to set rewards in advance. I'm copying the entire logic for adding a quest because it will be similar to adding our weekly reward. There will be some common places. Okay, what do we need from all these fields? Need to be able to set this three things. Or maybe just rewards. Yeah, probably. Reward types. Reward rarity. And external address as well. Oh, and we need two selects for that. Yeah, it is. It is, my friend, it is. I do prefer React. Let's see what monster will show up. Oh yeah, beautiful. I can just, okay, so bad. Let's just copy the reward, like line, and paste it. Disgusting. I just need to modify the fields that we use. Yeah, pretty much. Just don't need the limited part. It doesn't need to look nice for the admin panel. So there's one reward type that will be different, so I'll need to add weekly reward types, probably. Oh, BTC Shoveler. I think I mispronounced. Thanks for the follow. Okay, yeah, I need to add the rewards that can be claimed from weekly. Hello, thank you for follow again. Where are you coming from? Like, where did you find my stream? Oh, maybe that's a nice question, because if you're an outsider, I will let you know what's happening here. Yeah, we found that experience part. I'm using Solidity, and this thing here is Vue.js. But we earlier did most of the parts of the task in Solidity. So a contract, a smart contract. Okay, will it show up correctly? I don't want experience here. Yep. Reputation. Yeah, we can set it here. I probably need to modify the amounts and all that stuff. Also, reputation can be 0 by default, and reward amount as well. If you have any questions, just post them. I'll try to answer. Yeah, anything you throw at me. Okay, so reward, it should be set to 0. Yeah. I probably need to modify the labels everywhere. And the logic for adding new weekly. Like the button. Okay. Let's modify the labels. Who doesn't love the old translations? And I probably need to add the option to specify a week. And if a week is specified for a weekly reward addition, we'll also set it. Yeah, so there will be 2 transactions. Yeah, so the add a new weekly reward will basically add a reward to the pool, but by default it won't set it to a certain week, and we can specify if we want to a week. Is there any other translation that's missing or incorrect? That's the right type, authority, reputation, all that stuff. Yeah, it's here. Show weekly confirmation model. Add new weekly reward disabled. Yeah, we'll need to add logic for that now. Oh, that's disgusting. But yeah, at least it will check for the human error. It can be pretty similar to what we have in the reward part here. Completely familiar with Python at a basic level and C#. I want to write codes for future smart chain networks. Any suggestions about that? I don't understand your language very well. Could you please write your answer in chat? Yes, of course. Not a problem. There you go. Also, I can post an article I found that I wanted to actually complete. Yeah, this one. It basically is a guide on how to create a full stack Web3 app, and that's a blog, I think. Yeah, and it's using all sorts of stuff like hard hat. It's yeah, there are tests for Solidity stuff. Yeah, and using React, not Vue, which I don't like. Like I don't like Vue. I love React. So that's nice. It's also using the file storage. So if you're doing an NFT project, you can head over there. Yeah, for sure, man. If you have any other questions, just yeah, throw it at me. Okay, let's do the function to validate the reward. Reward. We don't need a reputation check because we can allow no reputation to be an option. Oh, wait, yeah, this. Oh, come on. Copy pasting. Sometimes a pain. Let's do it again. Okay, so I'm checking the reward type, priority, amount, and I want to check the address. Oh yeah, that's where yeah, okay, it should be the entirety here. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted. It's just a simple check if the button should be disabled or not. Again, it's for the human error, because most of the stuff that's incorrect, it's because of the humans. And if we can have some logic that prevents it, that's always nice to have. Add weekly reward disabled. Show template confirmation model. Oh, also, yeah, just any model. I would like to add another model to confirm the weekly reward. So I'll add this thing. Yeah, it's show confirmation model. Yeah, we probably won't need anything from here. Let's have it. That's because we can always delete stuff. It lagged. Whoa, it broke. Nice. Okay, I don't think we need this part. For reward type experience, there won't be such case. For reward type soul or external, the rarity, yeah, it can be set to common. Deadline part is not needed. And also it's weekly rewards. Everywhere, and show weekly reward confirmation model probably. Or do I actually want it? Maybe I don't. Yeah. Let's not have it in the model. Let's just have the logic send it. Yeah, in the quests, it's probably best to have such confirmation. And what I'm talking about is a model that shows up when you complete all this information and you click add new quest. It's not adding the quest immediately. It's first showing you the template of a quest. So yeah, what the quest will look like, you can confirm it, further decreasing the human error here. Yeah, and just submit it. When it comes to weekly rewards, there's not much here to confirm, so I wouldn't bother. It's called like this for now. I'll change it in a moment. Maybe let's add weekly rewards. Okay. Let's focus on the implementation now, and it will add weekly reward. Yeah, also the arguments. I need to add it to the mapped actions. And to check the payload, let's open up store. Okay, so reward type will be, you guessed it, reward type. Rarity, amount is a number, this is string. Who doesn't love types? Have you started to write the codes for Cryptoblades Kingdoms, and what are you doing now? I'm not working on Cryptoblades Kingdoms, and there's a separate team for that, so you need to check on them. You can probably check the Discord for Cryptoblades Kingdoms for answers. And when it comes to what I'm doing right now, it's weekly rewards for the quests. So quests aren't on the mainnet yet, but there is a quest functionality that I'm building. Oh yeah, the pictures didn't load. There they are. So there will be quests that you'll be able to complete. You'll be able to advance in the reputation system to get better percentages for better quests. and there might be some cool rewards. It will be definitely worth doing them. And as you can see, I'm doing the weekly rewards, so it's tailored with weekly progress. It's just a goal for doing so a set amount of quests in a week, and then you'll be able to complete the weekly goal and claim the rewards, basically. So now I'm working on the admin panel part, so this isn't a thing the user will see ever. It's just for adding the reward, setting them, all that stuff. Yeah, it's not a problem for me to answer. I'm living in Poland, so yeah, out there, yeah, it's Poland. So I'm in a time zone that in 20 minutes we will have 4 p.m. I don't know where you come from, but yeah, we have all different time zones in the Cryptoblades community. So yeah, sometimes when I stream in my working hours, it's not when people are online, so yeah. Yeah, so I'm from Poland. Can you write? I don't know what the last word meant. Chapter? I don't know what it is. Hi, Luones. Thanks for the follow. Hey, see ya. See ya. Hi, welcome. yeah, saying bye when someone follows. That's a thing. Yeah, Solidity mainly earlier. We did some stuff in the simple quests contract. Currently, I'm focused on the quests admin, so an admin panel for interacting with the contract. So yeah, still Web3 work, but in a different place. We're focused on weekly rewards. So there will be a weekly reward for getting a set amount of quests done per week, and you'll be able to claim it when you reach the goal. So yeah, it's basically with the quests feature. Yeah, okay. Doing the interface. Yeah, that's so cool. I'm like so hyped for quests. I want to yeah, release it as soon as possible, but I'm aiming for this week mainnet for the final like all the checks and stuff. We'll have the economy there also to see how people progress, how fast, all that stuff, because it has to be decided, and we need to know the boundaries for quests and how fast you can progress, what rewards you can get for what input types. Yeah, but this week testnet definitely. Mainnet, I'm not sure when. We need to check all this stuff. It's really important. But hey, it's a nice system to have. Also, I implemented off stream the external rewards, so you will even be able to get rewards from our partners. So if there's an NFT our partner would like to have as a reward for a certain quest, a partner can hand us the NFT. We'll have it in the partner vault contract that I wrote, and it can be added to a quest. That's cool. No, No, for sure not. We have a lot of people working on the economy of quests, so yeah, sooner, for sure. Yeah. I'm 100% focused on quests now this week, so yeah. If there's any remarks during the pull request phase or testnet phase, I can fix them right up. Set weekly rewards. We also want set weekly rewards, yeah. And set weekly reward, we have a payload of timestamp, I guess, and an ID. With Web3, I started in Cryptoblades as an open source developer. It's, yeah, if you didn't know, Cryptoblades is open source. So if you want to try solving some of our issues, for sure, check it out. You can, yeah, become an open source developer. So yeah, that's how I started with Web3 stuff, by doing some Cryptoblades tasks. Yeah, you can check the GitHub /Cryptoblades, I think. There are some tasks. If you have any questions, just hit us up in the on the Discord. Also, after, I think there was a rule that if you have one successful PR, you can get to the roundtable. So it's like a channel for open source developers. Oh yeah, Pika. That's right. For open source developers and for us. So if you have any questions, you can contact us there. So yeah, just check GitHub, take a look if anything's yeah, challenge yourself and try things out. Oh, I didn't need that. In the interface, I can just use the weekly reward. Yeah, for sure, Pika. Yeah, you can drop the link if you have it. Yeah, sure. My main is Node, Vue, and React, mainly web development. Yeah, I started with backend technologies, so Java was my first language that I worked with. Yeah, and then I started to get to know the front-end technologies. I started with Angular, then I learned Vue, and I had one project in React. And I do love React from all these three frameworks. But yeah, now Solidity, and also we have Vue on the front end of Cryptoblades, so Vue. It's dirty code. Okay, we don't need any more. Refresh quest templates, we don't need that. And we don't need to hide any model. Oh, you prefer Vue. Okay, yeah, as you can see, I don't have a problem working with it, but when I have a chance, I try to use React. It's well, pretty different than the other two, because Angular is pretty similar to Vue. Yeah, don't worry, it's just a preference. Like, yeah, there are some benefits from Vue, of course. Okay, see ya, BTC Shoveler. Hope you, yeah, join in the future streams as well. I haven't touched Rails or C#. I did some Node stuff, but not much, actually. I am learning Solidity hard now. In this quests overall, this will be my first contract, like the whole contract that I'm writing, because I had some corrections done in the earlier ones. But yeah, this is mine, and also partner vault. So yeah, I'm really happy to finally do some Solidity work, because it's really interesting. Naming. Yeah, thank you. Maybe not yet, because it's not live yet. If it goes live, you'll know who to blame if something goes wrong. But yeah, I have like all my team members that are into Solidity. They are so knowledgeable, and I'm learning a lot from them, so I wouldn't worry that much. So yeah, even if it's my first contract, I do have a lot of eyes watching. So yeah, they yeah, if there will be any mistakes, they will catch them, and so yeah, don't you worry as a player. Okay, weekly reward. I want to probably need to set the rarity if it's not yeah, because it has to be 0. This won't happen, and this can happen. And also if the default address, yeah, it's set on the store part. That's nothing to worry about. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Like, we could have a Solidity developer do the Solidity part and me doing the front end part, but I really want to continue developing myself as a full stack developer. So yeah, Web3 full stack developer. So I need to learn Solidity either way. So yeah, I have his support, the friend of mine, but yeah, I'm doing the stuff on my own, trying, yeah. But if I have any questions, I can always hit him up. So that's nice. And even from the point of collecting, having a team of developers, it's really good for them to like expand the abilities, because yeah, now okay, it would be faster probably if my friend did the Solidity part and I did the frontend part, but yeah, I wouldn't learn Solidity, and after this task I can do other tasks in Solidity and support them in the Solidity part. So yeah, that's an investment pretty much. Okay, I think I want the third field. Third, like another, not third. It will be an optional one, but it will be a number. And the timestamp can actually be undefined. So basically what it means, it will I want to have an optional of adding a timestamp to the weekly reward for it to automatically set to the desired week as a weekly reward for the week. Do I want to design it to work the best? Maybe it should be a simple checkbox if it's this week's, but no, it should be. Yeah, maybe let's do it separate. Let's do setting the timestamp in a separate field. Okay, let's maybe try it out if it's working. So currently, do we have okay, quests? What was it called? I always forget. Weekly rewards. So rewards 1, there should be a reward, and 2, all the values are default for the solidity. So mostly zeros and empty address. Yeah, and we want to add another reward. So under the ID 2, there should be a reward. Also for 0 reputation, or maybe let's set it first. Oh yeah, the interface tangled. In the store, I'm not using the weekly reward interface I did. I have to export it probably. Let me import, come on. Or maybe just let's not use it, doesn't matter. I want to modify these values on the weekly reward. Yeah, so for example, we're using the reward external address here. Checking if it's empty, and if it's empty, it should be an empty account. That's weird that there's, to my knowledge, there's no like constant in the Web3 utils for JavaScript for the empty account. Because in Solidity, it's just account 0. Yeah. Oh. Okay, go cardless. Gotta love Solidity documentation for my community. It's still so early. Oh, even stack is not loading. Yeah, 20 bytes of 0, 0. Oh, this looks like my science book. Where is it from? Ethereum yellow paper, oh god. Cryptoblades is a play-to-earn application on multiple chains, actually, now. Yeah, because in the earlier development it was BSC only, and now we have Polygon, AVAX, Pico, OKEX, all these languages. I think Aurora is coming. That's a leak. Yeah, so it's play to earn. You have NFTs, you combat some NPCs, you can do PvP, you can do raids. Yeah, basically earn. Currently I'm working on quests that will allow users to burn certain stuff or reach some goals to get some rewards. Yeah, and its frontend is written in Vue, and backend or blockchain part is in Solidity. So yeah, I'm currently working on that, on the quests weekly rewards. Okay, add reward. Let's see if it works. Let's head over to the admin panel. 2 uncommon weapons, some reputation. Okay, let's see. Okay, it should be under ID 2. Okay, yeah, it's here. As you can see, earlier when we called it, all the values were default, so zeros, default account, and now we have 2, 1, 1, 2. Default account still, because it's not external type. And reputation. So that's nice. Okay. I probably need a way to display these weekly rewards. But let's first focus on setting the ID for a certain week. It's still an admin panel, so we don't need anything too advanced. We can just have an ID. You have to specify an ID of a reward and a timestamp of a week in which it should be as a reward. Yeah, so for example, this week can be this timestamp, right? It's today's. Yeah, and Solidity will take care of translating it to a week number, or maybe an identifier of a week. Okay, I would like to reuse the stuff I have here, because yeah, by the timestamp I have the hint for the admins with the site that provides. Yeah, it's pretty useful when you want to translate dates to timestamps. And if you didn't know what are the Unix timestamps, it's, as you can see, the seconds passed from January 1st of 1970. The account 0 is used because by default Solidity doesn't sets the address type to the 0 account. So if you check the Solidity default values, because Solidity doesn't have nulls or undefineds or anything like that. So for example, boolean is false, string is empty, integers zeros, and address is the null address, so to say. It's basically the same address that's used for burning the NFT, because you can't essentially delete the NFT. That's the idea. It's immutable. But burning essentially means sending it to the address that's the null address. So yeah, just think of it like a garbage. We need to instantiate as 0. Do you? You can, like, wait, 0 isn't a correct, if I'm correct, it's not a correct Web3 address, right? Maybe, you know what, I'm not sure. I'm just setting it to the same value that's basically the default. Maybe you can set it to 0. I don't know. Oh, you're asking. Like that we need to instantiate as 0. No, you can instantiate as an empty account because it's an address type. An address type by default has this value. Yeah, it's the thing that that's not so obvious, that a language can have no the default value, the null value or undefined value. It's supported everywhere, right? No, I have a meeting in 1 hour, so that's okay. Okay, the limited part. Some copy-paste action for you guys. Limited optional. That's the part I want to copy. And I would like to have it okay, maybe for now let's just have it twice. Don't shout at me for copy pasting stuff. It's mine. And it's admin panel, so we don't need anything efficient or something like that here. No worries. Yeah, whatever. And I want to have 2 fields. Also, we will need to adjust the translations here. And it's reward ID. Not optional. And timestamp. Maybe there's a key already. No, it's timestamp optional. Okay, see you soon. And thanks for coming and talking with me. That's nice. See ya. Okay, yeah, 2 fields. Reward ID is the first one. And the second one will be timestamp. And it's not optional. Yeah, disabled. I don't need the disabled part. Let's assume that admin knows what he's doing. Also set weekly rewards. And that's also a title of this section. And I don't need a label here, I guess. But I do prefer it with a label when it comes to how it looks like. Show it to me. Oh, what's taking so long? Come on. Yeah, that's okay. It doesn't look bad, right? Setting the reward ID and timestamp. Let's set weekly reward. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Also, I need the margin on top. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's set. Also empty. Margin top only. Yeah, whatever. Looks okay. Now I would like to add correct models. Set reward methods that will be added later, and I want the I need a new field. Week and reward ID. And set reward method. And it will be pretty similar to other rewards. Set rewards. We don't need any checks here, because both of these values should be set. And set weekly reward, I guess. Reward. Yeah. Reward ID. This reward ID. And timestamp, I guess. This week. Say. Yeah, that's okay. Let's check the store one more time. Set weekly reward. Yeah, it should be set. Yeah, because when we set it on the solidity part, it extracts only the week, right? Yeah. And weekly rewards for a certain week should be changed to the new ID. Yeah, you can try it out, I guess. Let's refresh. And timestamp from today's. Pretty much any timestamp in a week you want to add the quest, the weekly reward in. Okay, should be set. We should be now able to check in the console if weekly rewards for our week are correct. Okay, I need the value and divide it, but it should be the same, right? Yeah. What am I checking? Okay. So that's the week number, because we have our timestamp. We divide it by 1 week in seconds, and we get a week number. So pretty much a week identifier, you can say. Yeah, as you can see, for our current week, we have reward 2. So reward with ID 2. That's nice. Okay, I will probably clean things up a bit now. Later add some kind of way to check what rewards are what under which IDs. So we'll probably do a simple table that will show all that stuff. Yeah, and later I can focus on creating a button for claiming it. So that won't be much work. I'll see if I'll do it today. Probably yeah, but later. Okay, guys, I think I'll be finishing up our stream because I have a meeting coming soon. So yeah, thanks you for joining in, for chatting with me. We did a little of work, so that's nice. Yeah, great seeing you. See you soon. Bye. And if you're still here, we'll do a simple raid. I'm still learning how to do raids. I want to check the category of, I don't know, Solidity or web development, just anything like that. If there's someone I can recommend, I will probably, let you get in there. How do you browse by category? Come on. Web development. Oh yeah, there it is. Live channel. And I would like to search for Solidity. Solidity. Okay, yeah, let's just end it here. Next time I'll be prepared to raid someone, because Clark wasn't here. I noticed he was streaming after me, but he's not here anymore. So yeah, I'll try to later check for Solidity developers, and that will be nice. Yeah, next time, Pika. Thank you for sticking in. See ya.